Chapter 8, Lesson 1 and Lesson 2, we're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials and multiplying a polynomial by a monomial. So our first question is, what is a polynomial? And a polynomial is an expression, which means it has no equals, with one or more terms. And the terms are separated by addition and subtraction signs. So if we have a one-term expression, that's called a monomial. So a one-term expression could be something like 7x. Another one could be something like 64a to the second, or 7a, b, c, d to the third. As long as there are no addition or subtraction signs, it's only one term. So a binomial is a two-termed, so it would be like 7x plus 2, or 8 minus 3x, or 47xy plus 84ab. A trinomial is a three-termed, so 8x squared plus 7x minus 2, or a plus b minus c, ab plus xyz plus 7. And a polynomial is when you have 4 or more. Now, when we're talking about the degree of our polynomials, we are looking at the highest exponent on a variable. So in order to even have a degree, the expression has to have a variable. And if you want something in standard form, you need to order the terms from highest exponent to lowest. So this one says, determine whether each expression is a polynomial. If it is, find the degree and determine whether it is a monomial, a binomial, or a trinomial. So this one would be a trinomial, and the degree is the highest value in an exponent, so it would be 2. This next one would be a trinomial also, and its highest degree is 3. This one would be a mono, and its highest degree is 3. And this one is not a polynomial because of the division by x cubed. Write each polynomial in standard form. Identify the leading coefficient. So this one, if I want to put it from highest to lowest exponent, I would start with 5x to the 5th. Next would be plus 8x to the second, and then minus 15 because it doesn't have an x. And my leading coefficient here is 5. On the next one, I would start with the x to the 4th. The next highest would be 4x to the 3rd. The next one would be 10x to the 1st. And the last one would be negative 7 without an x. And this leading coefficient is 1. So when adding and subtracting polynomials, we're going to combine like terms. And the important thing to remember is do not change the exponent. So in this first one, I have 4y plus 5 added to negative 7y minus 1, and they're being added. So that would give me negative 3y plus 4. On this next one, I have negative 1x squared plus 3x subtracted by 5x plus 2x squared. So I'm going to line my 2x squared underneath my negative 1x squared and my 5x underneath my 3x, and they are being subtracted. So that would give me negative 3x squared minus 2x. Going down to this one, we have 7y squared, negative 1y, and a positive 4, all being subtracted. So that would give me negative 3y squared plus 3y minus 12. On this one down here in number 6, I'm going to put my 1p squared underneath my 4p squared, my 3p here, and my 1 there, and these are being added. So when I add them, I'd get negative 3p squared plus 2p plus 8. Now when we go to multiply a monomial by our polynomials, we will be using the distributive property. And when we multiply exponents from our Chapter 7 work, we are going to change the exponents. So on this one, I have negative 2l times 3l would give you negative 6L to the second. And then negative 2L times negative 4 would give you positive 8L. And then I also have behind here a 7L. Now once I've distributed, now I combine like terms. Since I'm adding and subtracting, I do not change the exponents. So then when I combine, I'd get 15L. On this one, I would take 6t times 2t, which is 12t squared. 6t times negative 3 is negative 18t. Negative 5 times 2t squared is negative 10t squared, which I put underneath of my 12t squared. Negative 5 times 9t is negative 45t. And negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. So since I've lined them up like that, it's ready to do my combined like terms. So that would give me 2t squared minus 18 and 45. 63t plus 15. Now if I do number 10 over here, I distribute as negative 6m to the third, negative 10m minus 12. And this would give me 6m to the third plus 9m squared plus 3m. So notice I'm still trying to line up common exponents. So these would cross 9m squared. Combine these to be negative 7m plus 3m. Oh, negative 12. There it is. Okay, so down here when I distribute, I would get u squared minus 5u plus 8u equals u squared plus 2u minus 4. Combine like terms would give me u squared plus 3u equals u squared plus 2u plus minus 4. Combine like terms, so I'm going to subtract u squared, which will cross those out. So I have 3u equals 2u minus 4. Subtract 2u, and I get u equals negative 4. No, that's because we got into the solve part. So this one would become 10t minus 5 plus 3 equals 9t plus 6. So combining like terms would give me 10t minus 2 equals 9t plus 6. Subtract 9t to both sides. Gives me t minus 2 equals 6. So t equals 8. The polynomial s cubed minus 70s squared plus 1500s minus 10,800 models the profit a company makes on selling an item at a price s. The second item is sold at the same price, brings in a profit of this. Write a polynomial that expresses the total. So the total, then I'm going to add them together. So I'm combining like terms, so that would give me 2s cubed. And I have negative 70 and negative 30, which is negative 100s squared. Then I have 1500s and 450s, which would give me 1950s. And negative 10,800 and negative 5,000 is negative 15,800. The measures of two sides of the triangle are given. If P is the perimeter and the perimeter is 10x minus plus 5y, find the measure of the third side. So we have 3x plus 4y plus 5x minus 1y plus something else equals 10x plus 5y. So when I combine these here, I have 8x, and I need to get to 10, so that tells me I have 2x needed. These, when I combine, gives me 3y, and I need to get to 5, so that would give me plus 2y.